Well, we need Greenland for national security purposes. I've been told that for a long time, long before I even ran. I mean, people have been talking about it for a long time. You have approximately 45,000 people there. People really don't even know if Denmark has any legal right to it. But if they do, they should give it up because we need it for national security. That's for the free world. I'm talking about protecting the free world. You look at, you don't even need binoculars. You look outside, you have China ships all over the place. You have Russian ships all over the place. We're not letting that happen. We're not letting it happen. And if Denmark wants to get to a conclusion, but nobody knows if they even have any right, title, or interest. The people are going to probably vote for independence or to come into the United States. But if they did do that, then I would tariff Denmark at a very high level.
Have you asked your staff to draw plans for the leader of the Conservative Party in Canada said, under no circumstances will it ever be the 51st
Then
state.
maybe he won't win, but maybe he will. You're talking about Panama and Greenland. No, I can't assure you on either of those two. But I can say this, we need them for economic security. The Panama Canal was built for our military. I'm not going to commit to that now. It might be that you'll have to do something. I was going to use that as a major talking point.
Jeg vil knytte nogle ord til den diskussion, der pågår lige nu omkring Grønland, og gøre det meget klart, at set med den danske regeringsbriller, så er Grønland grønlændernes. Det er et meget, meget stolt folkefærd. Det er et sprog, det er en kultur, det er en befolkning, som er sin egen, og som formand for Naalakkersuisut, museet i øvrigt har sagt, så er Grønland ikke til salg. USA er vores absolut tætteste allierede. Vi vil altid gerne arbejde tættere sammen med amerikanerne. Det gælder i alle forsvars- og sikkerhedspolitiske spørgsmål. Det gælder også Nordatlanten, hvor spændingerne tager til. Og vi har set med vestlige briller en meget klar interesse i, at det er USA, der, når det kommer til hele det område, at det er USA, der spiller en stor rolle, og ikke for eksempel Rusland eller andre lande. Men Grønland, det er grønlændernes.
Dear President Trump, listen very carefully. Greenland has been part of the Danish kingdom for 800 years. It's an integrated part of our country. It is not for sale. Let me put it in words you might understand, Mr. Trump.
We don't know the American demands and wishes for Greenland because the idea of buying Greenland is off the table. It's not going to happen. It is impossible. But at the same time, the United States is the most important ally for Denmark, is our most important economic partner. So everyone is really in shock. Greenland composes like 98% of Danish territory. So in that way, it would be a huge loss. But also in terms of our geopolitical position, would be unbearable. We have been in Greenland for more than 300 years. This would completely change Denmark, and it would reduce us to a very small country.
Donald Trump says he wants to make Greenland a part of the United States. And he has not ruled out using military force.
It might be that you'll have to do something.
So how likely is he to succeed? Back in 2019, US President-elect Trump brought up the idea of buying Greenland from Denmark, but they turned him down. The Arctic island holds strategic significance for the US military. The shortest route from Europe to North America runs through Greenland. It's also rich in minerals, oil and natural gas. Environmental concerns have led to bans on oil and gas extraction. And the mining sector faces resistance from indigenous communities. When asked about Trump's renewed interest, Danish Prime Minister Mette Frederiksen emphasized the importance of close US cooperation, but said that, quote, only Greenland can determine and define Greenland's future. Greenland's Prime Minister, Mette Frederiksen, has repeatedly said that the island is not for sale and that it's up to its people to decide their future. Legally, Greenland is subject to the Danish constitution. Any changes to its status would require a constitutional amendment. In 2009, it was granted broad self-governing autonomy that includes the right to declare independence from Denmark through a referendum. In recent years, Greenland's independence movement has gained momentum. Since 2019, Greenlandic politicians have expressed interest in strengthening trade and cooperation with the US. If the island were to break away from Denmark, it could choose to align itself with the United States. While most Greenlanders support the idea of independence, they remain divided on its timing and potential economic impact. Trump didn't rule out using military or economic measures to take over Greenland. These remarks have sparked international concern. French Foreign Minister Jean-Noël Barrot dismissed the likelihood of a US invasion, but he added that the European Union would not tolerate any violation of its sovereign borders.